stop right there. Are you tired of thinking you need a fat wallet to keep a woman genuinely interested? Worried that expensive dates are the only way to impress her? What if I told you the most powerful attraction magnets have nothing to do with money? Today, I'm revealing 5 proven, powerful, and completely free ways to not just get her attention, but to keep her fascinated, engaged, and wanting more of you. The last one is a game changer most guys completely overlook. Let's be real. Society, movies, even some dating advice can make you feel like your bank account balance is directly tied to your dating success. You see guys flashing cash, planning extravagant outings, and you think, how can I compete with that if I'm on a budget? Or maybe you have spent a lot, only to find the connection fizzles out anyway, leaving you confused and your wallet lighter. This pressure is immense, and it can make dating feel like a performance rather than a genuine connection. It makes you focus on what you can buy for her instead of what you can be for her and build with her. But the truth is, authentic, lasting interest, that's rarely bought. But that all changes today. This isn't about being cheap. This is about being smart, genuine, and tapping into the core psychological triggers of attraction that money can't buy. We're going to arm you with 5 powerful practical strategies that will make you more engaging, more memorable, and ultimately, more attractive, all without spending a single dime. These are the skills and mindsets that build deep, electrifying connections. Ready to level up your dating game authentically? First up, and arguably the most crucial, become a master of genuine engagement through deep conversation and active listening. This sounds simple, but it's incredibly rare and unbelievably attractive. People are starving to be truly heard and understood. When you make someone feel like they are the only person in the room, when you listen not just to respond, but to understand, you create a profound sense of validation and connection. This builds trust and intimacy faster than any expensive dinner. She feels seen, valued, and fascinating, and by extension, she becomes fascinated with the person making her feel that way. You. Ask open-ended why and how questions. Instead of, did you have a good day? Yes, no. Try, what was the most interesting part of your day and why? Or, how did that make you feel? The power of the pause and follow-up. Don't just jump in with your story. Pause after she speaks, showing you're absorbing it. Then ask a relevant follow-up question that shows you were actually listening, e.g., you mentioned specific detail. Tell me more about that aspect. Reflect and validate. Briefly paraphrase what she said to ensure understanding and validate her feelings. So, if I'm hearing you right, you felt emotion because of situation? That sounds really validating adjective like challenging or exciting. Share vulnerability appropriately. When she shares something personal, reciprocate with a relevant, brief personal insight. This builds a two-way street. Remember details. Bring up something she mentioned in a previous conversation. This shows you pay attention and care. Imagine she mentions a niche hobby. Instead of a quick nod, you ask, what got you into that? What's the most rewarding part of it for you? Then you actually listen to the 5-minute answer. Game changer. This costs nothing but your genuine presence and curiosity. It makes your interactions rich and memorable, making her eager for the next conversation because she feels a real connection with you. Being a great conversationalist is key. But what about when you're not talking? How do you create memorable moments without spending? Next, become the curator of unforgettable and free experiences. Attraction isn't just built on words. It's forged in shared moments and novel adventures. And guess what? The most memorable experiences often have nothing to do with price tags. Novelty and shared positive emotions create powerful bonds. When you do something new or fun together, your brains release dopamine and oxytocin, the feel-good and bonding hormones. She'll associate these positive feelings with you. It shows creativity, thoughtfulness, and an ability to find joy in simple things, which are incredibly attractive traits. Micro-adventures. Explore a part of your city neither of you has seen. A hidden park, a unique neighborhood, a scenic viewpoint for sunset, sunrise. Pack a flask of tea or coffee. Themed walks. Instead of just a walk, make it a historical architecture walk, a search for the best street art, or a nature scavenger hunt. Creative hangouts. Have a collaborative playlist creation night, a Bob Ross paint, along with cheap craft paints, or a picnic with homemade or very simple store-bought snacks in a beautiful spot. Stargazing and storytelling. Find a dark spot, use a stargazing app and share stories or dreams. Volunteer together, briefly. Spending an hour at an animal shelter or a local community garden can be incredibly bonding and reveals character. Instead of another coffee date, you suggest, "Hey, there's this amazing hidden trail by the river with a cool old bridge I just found out about. Want to explore it Saturday morning?" Adventure costs nothing. This demonstrates that you're fun, resourceful, and value experiences over material things. These shared memories become the unique fabric of your connection, making her feel like she's on an adventure with you. Creating memories is powerful, but day to day, how do you make her feel special without reaching for your credit card? Number 3, master the art of sincere and specific appreciation. Generic compliments like, "You look nice," are forgettable. Genuine, thoughtful observations about her unique qualities, efforts, or personality, those land deep and cost absolutely nothing. Everyone wants to feel seen, appreciated, and valued for who they truly are, not just their appearance. Specific compliments show you're paying attention, you're discerning, and you recognize her inner qualities or unique efforts. This makes her feel understood and cherished on a deeper level, building a strong emotional connection and making her feel uniquely special around you. Notice the unseen. Compliment her intelligence, her witty sense of humor, her kindness to the waiter, her passion for a hobby, her resilience in a tough situation, the way her eyes light up when she talks about something she loves. Acknowledge effort. If she put effort into something, an outfit, planning something, a project she's working on, acknowledge that specific effort. "I can see how much thought you put into X. That's really impressive." The "I admire" compliment. Frame it as admiration. "I really admire how you handle X situation with such grace." Or, "One thing I find amazing about you is your positive trait." Call back compliments. Referencing something positive she did or said earlier shows you remember and value it. Timing is everything. Deliver compliments when they feel natural and genuine, not forced or as a means to an end. She tells you about a challenging project at work she navigated. Instead of just "good job," you say, "Wow, the way you strategized to overcome that obstacle with specific action she took shows incredible problem-solving skills. That's seriously impressive." This kind of appreciation makes her feel genuinely good about herself when she's with you. It fosters positive reinforcement and makes her associate you with feeling valued and understood. Powerful drivers of interest. Making her feel appreciated is huge. But you also need to make her laugh and feel light around you. How do you do that for free? Way number 4. Be a reliable source of laughter and playful connection. Life can be serious enough. A man who can bring humor, lightheartedness, and a sense of play into interactions is incredibly refreshing and attractive. And genuine laughter? Totally free. Laughter releases endorphins, reduces stress, and creates an immediate sense of bonding and shared enjoyment. Playfulness signals confidence, social intelligence, and that you don't take yourself too seriously. It creates a fun, positive atmosphere that she'll want to be a part of. When she laughs with you, She feels good with you. Observational humor. Find the funny in everyday situations and share those observations without being negative or mean-spirited. Witty banter and callbacks. Engage in quick, clever back and forth. Referencing an earlier funny moment or inside joke you've developed strengthens the bond. Playful teasing, the right way. Gently tease her about harmless quirks or preferences, never about insecurities or sensitive topics. It should make her smile or playfully roll her eyes, not feel bad. If she teases back, you're golden. Self-deprecating humor in moderation. Being able to laugh at yourself shows humility and confidence. Don't overdo it into insecurity territory. Be spontaneously silly, appropriately. Sometimes a goofy face, a silly dance move when no one's watching, or an unexpected funny comment can break the ice and create a memorable moment of shared laughter. You're waiting in a slightly long line. Instead of awkward silence, you whisper a funny, exaggerated observation about another anonymous person's elaborate coffee order, making her stifle a giggle. Instant connection. Being able to consistently make her laugh and feel light creates a powerful addiction. She'll crave your company because you make her feel good. It's one of the most potent and free attraction boosters. So you're connecting deeply, creating memories, making her feel appreciated, making her laugh. What's the final free ingredient to keep her truly intrigued? Finally, our fifth way. Cultivate an aura of intrigue and positive unpredictability. This isn't about being aloof, playing games, or being unreliable. It's about having depth, passions, and a life of your own that she slowly gets to discover, making her curious and eager to learn more. Humans are naturally curious. A little mystery, a sense that there are more layers to you, keeps things exciting and prevents the dynamic from becoming stale. Positive unpredictability. Small, delightful surprises in conversation or plans, not negative ones, sparks anticipation and makes the interaction feel more alive and engaging. It shows you're not a boring, open book. Have your own passions and pursuits. When you have a fulfilling life outside of dating, hobbies, goals, interests, you naturally become more interesting. Don't reveal everything about these at once. Let her discover them. Master the art of storytelling, not bragging. Share engaging anecdotes that reveal aspects of your personality or experiences, but don't just list accomplishments. Leave her wanting to know more details. Don't be available 24/7, authentically. If you genuinely have things going on, you won't be. This isn't a tactic. It's a byproduct of having a life. It naturally creates space for her to wonder what you're up to. Introduce small, positive surprises. If you're on a walk, suddenly say, "I know a spot with an amazing view just around this corner. Want to check it out?" If it's free and spontaneous. Or bring up an unexpected, interesting topic of conversation. Vary your communication, slightly. Don't always text back in 2 seconds flat with a novel. Sometimes be quick and witty, other times a bit more thoughtful and delayed, if genuinely busy. She asks what you did last weekend. Instead of a full rundown, you say, "Oh, a bit of adventure involving an old map and almost getting chased by a very territorial goose." It's a long story for another time. Instant intrigue. This keeps her mind engaged, makes her feel like she's continuously discovering new, interesting things about you, and prevents the spark from fading. It makes her an active participant in getting to know you. So there you have it. 5 powerful, completely free ways to keep her interested. Become a master of engagement through deep conversation and active listening. Be the curator of unforgettable, free experiences. Master the art of sincere and specific appreciation. Be a source of laughter and playful connection. Cultivate intrigue and positive unpredictability. Notice the common thread? It's all about you, your personality, your attentiveness, your creativity, your humor, your depth. These are the things that build genuine, lasting attraction, not your credit limit. When you focus on these, you become inherently more attractive, not just to one woman, but as a man in general. These strategies aren't just free alternatives. They are often more effective than throwing money at dating because they build something real. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 ways have you found most powerful in your own experience? Or do you have a 6th, amazing free way to keep her interested that I didn't mention? Share your wisdom and experiences in the comments below. Let's create the ultimate guide together. If this video gave you some valuable insights or actionable ideas, please smash that like button. It tells me you want more content like this. And if you know a friend, a brother, any guy who's feeling the financial pressure of dating, please share this video with them. It could genuinely change their perspective. For more game-changing advice on dating, confidence, building genuine connections, and becoming your most attractive self without needing a millionaire's budget, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Remember, your value isn't in your wallet. It's in who you are. Go out there and connect authentically.